All right. So this is the, excuse me. This is the demonstration of the 3-topic read, which is available for purchase and booking through my Instagram at casey.ma.tarot. Had to think about it. All right, so this is a paid reading. This is not a collective reading, but if you happen to see this and it resonates for you, feel free to take it. But this is a paid reading as a demonstration of what I have to offer for the 3-topic reading. The 3 topics here are past life, career, and love. So for the first topic, what did you bring from your past lives that contribute to your purpose in this life? What's left to resolve or alchemize, integrate from this past life into this life? Just a moment. Okay, so what about your past life? Okay, in your past life, you could have been, okay, so you were seeking better opportunities. You could have been someone who came from a poor country and then you traveled and became very rich. You became very rich by traveling to another country. This could have been from Europe to the Americas. It could have been from Europe to Australia. I am seeing that there was some type of crossing over water. So you could have lived by the ocean as well, if you feel a deep connection to the sea. This is also very much water sign energy. You could have been a water sign, or you could have been very in touch with your emotions. So what did you bring from your past life? Okay, so you're very good at nurturing others. You're very good at raising a family. You're very good at being a mom and keeping everybody very happy. You've done that in past lives, and you're good at doing that in this life. Okay, so what were you not so good at in your past lives? What were you not so good at in your past life? Okay, this one fell out. Okay, letting go of things, closing cycles out when they need to close out. You're not very good at that. There is possibly a chance that you never got to. Okay, so what is left to resolve from the past life? Keeping yourself stuck. Doing things for others instead of for yourself is a big deal. And that, yeah, gratification, getting what you want versus what other people want is very important in this lifetime. Let's see. What karmas are left from the past life? What karmas? Okay, so what I'm seeing is that in a past life, you may have felt a bit disconnected from the divine because you were wondering like how all this terrible stuff would happen to you if there was a God. So toward the end of life, you could have been questioning God or whether or not God existed. So you had to come back in order to experience the beauty of life, or to experience that God is very real, or to just become more spiritual. There's a chance that, okay, let me just see here. What karmas, huh? Okay, when I see what karmas, I'm going to elaborate on this a little bit, just because there's also this energy of not wanting to be alone. Like you may stay in situations past their expiration date just because you don't want to be alone. Let me just clarify that. Yeah, the High Priestess reverse. Okay, cut off from your intuition. In a past life, you may have been cut off from your intuition. Okay, you know what this is really giving? It's giving like 1950s housewife and like being spiritual and intuitive, and like instead of that being encouraged, you might have gotten like lobotomized. Not actually, but I don't think that you actually got lobotomized, but there is a good chance. There is a good chance. See this lobotomy kind of thing? Look, you could have gotten a lobotomy in a past life, and in this life, you're allowed to say whatever you want. Your freedom of expression is not limited. Okay, let me get one more card. Yeah, this was a betrayal. Okay, so this could have also been where you could have not left somebody and they just slowly but surely kind of killed you with stress and anxiety. This could have been a husband. You could have had a really horrible husband. I've been getting a lot of themes like that in the collective when it comes to past lives and like women. It's like we're choosing to be single because we didn't want to be married in the past life. Like if we could come back, we would never do this shit again. So it's kind of giving that energy. So you're bringing that energy into this life. So let's see. That seems to be like a past life trauma that you're sticking with. So, and it could also be karmic. Let's see, what karma is left to resolve though? Yeah, again, getting out of your head and anxiety. Just going for it, not overthinking it. You could have, you could be afraid to speak your mind and afraid to speak your opinions because of this past life trauma. And in this life, you're being told it's safe to speak. It's safe to speak. Okay, so what else? Okay, so what's left to alchemize? How do you alchemize this? You alchemize this through your work, through becoming extremely educated, and never backing down when somebody tries to oppose you, especially men. It is fated for you that, okay, so you're still going to face some type of adversity. This is due to procrastination. Self-doubt could keep you from facing people that you're supposed to face. So you may back down from conflict against men, or powerful men may cause you to back down, and you're here to not back down, not let that happen. You could take some losses in the meantime, though, like from doing this throughout your life. This could just be a theme, and this could also be surrounding trusting men. There could be some issue, yeah, toxic connections in regards to men. So in order to alchemize this, you have to create healthy relationships with men, ones that do not, you know, weaken your boundaries, ones that mutually respect each other, where you're not overly understanding, and you could be possibly not even supposed to deal with men at all in this lifetime. But, yeah, so let's move forward. What else what do you need to do to ascend? What is your mission to ascend? Like, what do you have left to do? Okay, control your impulses and your ego. There's still some amount of ego. Okay, so ego is what separates us as human beings. So, for example, we're all expressions of the same source. And, okay, here's all of us, right? So ego is what says, I'm my thumb and I'm my pointer finger, right? Their egos separate each other. So once you dissolve your ego completely, when you pass away, you can't come back, because it's like you've already integrated back into not nothingness, but the oneness, nothingness, oneness, the all, everything and nothing all at once. It's like you, yeah, you've just accepted you're a part of it all. You integrate into it all. You could be doing this in this lifetime. This could be your last lifetime here on Earth. Congratulations. But there's a chance you could have some type of delays if you ignore certain tests. So there are certain tests that's just purely about ego and needing to let those go. So let's see in career. What's going to happen next? Let me put these cards all back together. All right. I'm going to shuffle them back into the deck. Okay, what is going to happen next after the contract ends? What is the next opportunity after this contract ends? Okay. Oh, see that opportunity, 6 months? Okay, this one popped out. Okay, the star reversed. Okay, what is the star reversed? Okay, so the next opportunity may not be as glamorous. That I'm seeing whatever you're doing now may be more glamorous than what you're going to do next. I'm seeing that it's a challenge here. It's like it can become something where you can really shine if you really put, you know, your effort into it. This sideways, there's going to be some people for you, some people against you. But ultimately, you know, you're not going to, this is not finding yourself in poverty. You are, whatever happened, this is coming out of a period of hardship. So that means that whatever this opportunity is, it may be a blessing in disguise with the star in reverse. You may not see it directly as a good opportunity, but it is what you make of it. Okay, so what is this opportunity? This could possibly be going back to something that you've done before. Okay. And this seems to be really easy. It seems to come naturally to you. If this is what I'm thinking it is, all right, this could be dancing. This could be something even before that, or something else that you've done. This seems to be easy money. Okay, so let's talk about outside of that. Outside of that, let's talk about publishing, public speaking. Are you going to do news articles? What kind of thing are we going to be doing? Okay, so the world is here saying there is an opportunity to level up. What is going to help her get this opportunity? Okay, so, all right. So there's the King of Pentacles reverse. This is someone who either has a lot of money or is financially controlling, or is a workaholic, or the opposite. This seems to be somebody else who's creating some type of tension or chaos in your life that is kind of holding you back. This is holding you back from being able to get what you need. Yeah, okay, so this is affecting divine timing. Okay, so what is this? Who is this? Let's see, who is this that's doing this? Who is this that's doing this? Okay, so the Fool. This could even be you. Okay, how is it her? How is it her? Can you specify who it is? Okay, so in the Lover's reverse. Okay, so going back to what we were saying earlier about the past life, you may have like sacrificed your happiness and your goals for the sake of somebody else. You could have even been like a very talented person, and then like your husband published your work under your name or something like that. And then when you tried to speak out about it, gave you a lobotomy, like that movie. I don't know if they gave her a lobotomy. I haven't seen the movie, but I know there's a movie about it. Anywho, this seems to be one of these lessons here, where it seems like if you could kind of limit yourself for the sake of supporting somebody else who's going through a hard time, and the timing of this is really inconvenient, because you should be focusing on yourself to take advantage of the positive energy available to you, to find new job opportunities, that kind of thing. But somebody else's life stuff that they need support with happens around the same time. You're going to need to focus on your stuff instead of, you know, playing support for this other person. Like, you just can't. So when I see the Chariot here, this could be definitely in the Lover's reverse. This could definitely be in regards to your romantic relationship. So let's see. I didn't want to get there yet, because we're going to talk about what's going to happen. Okay, we never got to what you're going to be doing. What are you going to be doing? Okay, so this is yet to be determined. I'm seeing that you're going to, writing is probably involved. Writing is probably involved. You could be doing a few things. Oh man, yeah, it's really wanting to talk about love life. There seems to be some kind of tower moment happening. This could be surrounding your career. There could be people who do not like you at your work right now, and this is affecting, you know, your ability to manifest a good opportunity in the future. This could just be a lot of evil eye. Definitely do a spiritual cleanse here. Let me just ask specifically, is anybody doing any black magic on her? No. Okay. All right. Just maybe some evil eye on you. Okay, but what is her destiny? What is she meant to be doing? Okay, yeah, you're meant to stand up for people. You're meant to be an advocate. You're meant to give people a voice who have been downtrodden, people who have had a difficult time in life. I'm seeing that you're meant to challenge the way that people see things. And then, yeah, this is kind of playing the devil's advocate in some situations. You could get under people's skin. This is probably why people don't like you. It seems like you are like an adversary for a lot of people, or you're very outspoken about your beliefs that are very contrary to what a lot of people believe. Or what you want to talk about is not something a lot of people talk about, or the people that you speak up for, maybe they're so marginalized that the people you're talking to about them are just like, no, they don't deserve shit. You know what I mean? It seems like if, you know, they made their bed, lay on it. And you're just like, no, we need to help these people. So yeah, it seems like you definitely have your work cut out for you. It could very much feel like if people are against you when it comes to your work, and you're meant to stand up against it. You're supposed to raise your voice and become this higher authority in regards to this, like the main authority people come to. You're the expert on whatever this is. You're the person who does that. So this is very much political. This could be politics. This could very much be public. This is mostly politics, policy, public policy. So how does this contribute to your legacy? The Sun, this is your destiny. It's slowly but surely. You will make it there. You'll make it there eventually. Okay, when? You're gonna have to go through some stuff first. Okay, so what this is giving is that some of your work, like you're gonna leave a mark, but it may not be immediately able for you to see. This may be something that generations after you pass are able to benefit from, where it's almost like nobody knows your name until after you pass away, like, you know, Vincent Van Gogh. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be successful. You will definitely be successful with the Eight of Wands. It's just you go through a lot in order to try to achieve a lot, and it seems like it highlights how misogynistic the world really is. You could be standing up for women, and it's not necessarily that fate is against you. It's just that the times are against you. It's like you're ahead of your time. You're here to plant the seed for a message that can grow, and you just stand on it. You just defend your message, and you will have the money that you need. So let's see. How does your partner integrate into all of this? Let's first, because we're already talking about finances, will you ever surpass your partner money-wise? Will you ever surpass your partner money-wise? Okay, so it seems as if it'll be fairly balanced, and it almost seems like if your partner never wants you to surpass her, so you don't. So, let's see. That kind of answers the next question. Will she be supportive or jealous? She's going to be very jealous, and it seems like you already know this. She's going to be extremely jealous. She doesn't want you to do better than her because she feels like that's what helps the relationship keep going, is like that she has at the financial aspect, and you're like the fun. Like she's the stability, and then you're the fun, and that's what helps. If you are both stability and fun, then you don't really need her. So how does your partner integrate, or what is her role in all of this? What is her role in all of this? Okay, an authoritative figure that you need to come up against eventually. So this is, like I said, there will be people in your path that try to kind of stop you. She's not necessarily trying to stop you. It's just kind of that her emotions, it's like emotionally manipulative. I'm seeing emotional manipulation here, trying to get her way using emotions. Yeah. Again, manipulation with the Magician reverse. What else? And the Knight of Swords. Very much in a rush to, like, jumping to conclusions. She jumps to conclusions a lot. All right. So how does this play into it? Okay. So this is off course. It does seem it's off course. This is the Star reverse. This is you ignoring your intuition like you did in your past lives. In your past life, you ignored your intuition, or they gave you a lobotomy or something where you couldn't use your intuition anymore. It seems like your intuition is going off, and your spirit team is trying to reach you like crazy, and you are just ignoring it and kind of letting things play out. Are they going to break up or something? Okay, that is yet to be determined with the High Priestess reverse. It seems like, again, both of these are ignoring intuition. Both of these are ignoring intuition. Okay, will she be uplifting or draining? Will she drain? Okay, oof. it couldn't be any more clear with the Strength reverse and the Five of Pentacles. This is like so draining, so exhausting, so like drag you through the mud. Like anything she goes through, she has to whine about it and drag you through it with her. And then, oh, okay, possibly like some false intentions. Okay, is there anything that she needs to know that she's not currently aware of? Okay, so eventually this is going to end up being a breakup. It seems like if this could even be like in a month or so. This could be during the eclipses. So I'd pay attention to around that timing. This is a card of some type of secrets surrounding money. Maybe she's like keeping money away, or maybe she's not wanting to, or maybe she could say something where you understand then that she doesn't want you to do well, or she doesn't really wish the best for you kind of thing, but you'll see. I mean, in the meantime, everything is going to according to plan. The Nine of Cups, everything is going to work out just fine. And as it is supposed to with, you know, that's your wishes fulfillment there. So I will just say in the meantime, some advice: slow down, make sure you're making your choices wisely, especially surrounding some type of, you know, shake-up event that could make you feel like if somebody doesn't appreciate you or makes it feel like people are not recognizing your hard work. This is a test. However you handle it, just try to, you know, respond versus react. Okay, bye-bye.